Naka was a beautiful young woman from Congo. Her skin was smooth like polished wood. Her walk was soft but confident. She had come to Dubai for modeling, hoping to change her life. Dubai was bright. Dubai was fast. Dubai did not wait for anyone. One evening, after a long photo shoot, Naka went to a rooftop restaurant. She wore a simple black dress. She did not try too hard, yet people noticed her. That was where Omar saw her. Omar was calm. He was well dressed. He carried himself like a man who knew exactly who he was. Their eyes met only once, but it was enough. He walked up to her. He smiled. "Hi," he said softly. "I'm Omar." Naka smiled back. "I'm Naka." They did not talk for long. Just a few minutes. No deep questions. No promises. Before leaving, Omar said, "Let's exchange Instagram." She agreed. That was all. No numbers. No expectations. Just a simple follow. A month later, Naka was back in Congo. Life became quiet again. The noise of Dubai felt like a dream. Then one night, her phone buzzed. It was Omar. "Hi, I was thinking about you." Naka stared at the message for a long time. Then she smiled. They started talking, slowly at first. Then every day, morning messages, late night calls. They laughed. They shared stories. They began to feel something real. One day, Omar said, "Come to Dubai, let me see you again." Naka hesitated, but her heart had already decided. "I'm coming," she replied. Dubai welcomed her again, but this time it felt different. Omar was waiting for her at the airport. When she saw him, her heart raced. He hugged her tightly, like he had been waiting for that moment. They spent days together. He showed her the city, the lights, the beaches, the quiet places where no one knew them. They talked for hours. They laughed like old friends. And soon their connection grew deeper. They became lovers, not rushed, not forced, just natural. Naka felt safe with him. Omar felt alive with her. Weeks passed. One evening, Omar looked at her and said, "I don't want this to end." Naka's heart skipped. "I want you to be my wife." She was shocked, but also she was happy. "I don't want to lose you," he continued. Naka said yes. Their wedding was beautiful, simple but full of love. For a while, everything felt perfect. They built a home together. They shared dreams. They planned a future. But after some time, something changed. They tried for a baby. Month after month, nothing. Naka prayed. She cried quietly at night. She blamed herself. Omar stayed calm at first. He told her it will happen. But years passed. 2 years. Still nothing. The silence in their home grew heavier. The love was still there, but something was missing. Something Omar wanted deeply. A child. Omar began to change. At first it was small. Coming home late, answering calls outside, spending more time away. Naka noticed, but she stayed quiet. She did not want to fight. She did not want to lose him. One night she asked softly, "Are you okay?" Omar avoided her eyes. "I'm fine." But he was not. Soon the truth became clear. Omar was seeing someone else, a younger woman, someone who could give him what Naka could not. Naka felt her world break. She cried alone. She held her chest like it was hurting. But Omar did not stop. One evening he sat her down. His face was serious. "I need to tell you something." Naka already knew, but she listened anyway. "I'm getting a second wife." The words fell heavy, like stones. Naka felt cold. "Why?" she asked, her voice shaking. "I want a child," he said. "I've waited." Tears ran down her face. "I tried," she whispered. "I know," he said quietly. Silence filled the room. Naka looked at the man she loved, the man she crossed countries for, the man who once said he couldn't lose her, and now she was the one being left behind. Not fully, but enough to break her. That night, She stood by the window, looking at the Dubai lights. They were still beautiful, but now they felt cold. She touched her stomach, tears falling slowly. "I gave you my heart," she whispered. And for the first time, she wondered if love was ever enough. The house changed the day Omar brought her in, the second wife. Her name was Samira. She was younger, soft-spoken, always respectful. Naka stood still when she entered. Her heart was beating fast, but her face stayed calm. She greeted her. She did not shout. She did not cry in front of them, but inside something broke. The home that once felt warm now felt divided. Two women, one husband, one silent pain. Omar tried to balance everything. He bought gifts. He spoke gently, but nothing could fix what Naka felt. At night she lay awake, staring at the ceiling, remembering who they used to be. She questioned herself. She questioned her body. She questioned God. Days turned into weeks. Then something strange happened. Naka started feeling tired, very tired. She felt dizzy in the mornings. Food smells became too strong. At first she ignored it. She thought it was stress. But one morning she couldn't stand up. A house helper rushed to her side. "Mama, you need to see a doctor." Omar took her. They sat in silence at the hospital, the same place they had visited many times before, the same place that always brought disappointment. The doctor came back with a soft smile. "Congratulations," she said. Naka blinked. Omar leaned forward. "You are pregnant." Silence. Deep silence. Naka felt her heart stop, then race. "Pregnant?" she whispered. "Yes," the doctor nodded. "You are going to have a baby." Tears rolled down her face immediately. Her hands began to shake. Omar sat frozen, like he did not understand. After everything, after all the waiting, after bringing another woman into their home, now the miracle came. Naka held her stomach gently, like she was afraid it might disappear. Omar stood up. He walked toward her slowly, his eyes filled with emotion. I don't believe this," he said. Naka looked at him. "This is all I wanted," she whispered. But the joy was not simple, because now everything was complicated. News spread quickly in the house. Samira heard it. She smiled politely. She congratulated Naka. But later, when she was alone, her face changed, because she understood what it meant. Everything had shifted. Naka was no longer the woman who couldn't give a child. She was now carrying Omar's first baby, the same baby Omar had longed for. Omar became different overnight. He stayed close to Naka. He checked on her constantly. He spoke softly again, like before, like the man she first met. Naka noticed it, but it hurt, because she wondered, why now? Months passed. Her belly grew. Her strength returned. Her smile slowly came back, but her heart was still confused. One night, Omar sat beside her. He placed his hand on her stomach. "I've wanted this for so long," he said. Naka looked at him carefully. "And what about her?" she asked softly. Omar was quiet. "I made a decision when I thought this would never happen," he replied. Naka nodded slowly. Tears filled her eyes again. "So I was replaced because I was empty?" Omar shook his head. "No, I was desperate." Silence. Heavy silence. Naka took a deep breath. "This child came when I was already broken." Omar had no answer. Because it was true. The baby did not erase the pain. It did not erase the second marriage. It only made everything harder. The house remained divided. Two women, one man, one child on the way. Naka stood stronger now, not because of Omar, but because of the life growing inside her. She was no longer just a wife waiting to be loved. She was a mother, And this time, she would choose herself too, because sometimes a miracle comes, but it does not fix everything. It simply shows you what truly matters.